From there, I moved on to what we would call teen pregnancy. I got pregnant at a young age, doing all the wrong things, not knowing what I was getting myself into, looking for love in all the wrong places, and those are areas that we're going to talk about as well that I can relate to. And then from there, not having the individual with me, obviously I became a single mom. And as I continued in my mistakes, I made more mistakes, but had some beautiful children. God bless me. And I became a single parent of two, not just one. And so I became a very struggling single parent, just doing my best to make ends meet, to be able to feed my children. There were areas before I had my second child that I found myself homeless, with nothing to eat, no place to go. And that was a very, very hard time for me as well, struggling just to get a bite of anything. I remember just walking through certain, candy stores and just wishing I had at that time, I think it was a quarter. I think the candy was like a quarter. Maybe I'm giving away my age. But, and I'm like, if I could just have that candy bar, because I just used to love candy bars, but I couldn't even afford a quarter to buy a candy bar, And I remember passing through the restaurants and seeing people eating and just wishing they would just give me a bite of their food. But it was hard, pride gets in the way as well, and pride tends to keep you hungry. So, but I'm sure people know about that as well, but we'll be talking about that as well, and then from being a single mom, I got married, I was blessed. God blessed me with an incredible wedding. Wedding of my dreams. I never thought, here I am, I got married, I believe, at the age of 32. And at that age, I was like, I gave up on that. There ain't no such thing, getting married, wedding, blah, 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 none of that happens anymore, But that's a lie. It happens. It happened to me. I had a $20,000 wedding. I know, can you believe it? It was amazing. It was incredibly amazing. I've never thought in a million years that could happen, And I had the wedding of my dreams. And I say of my dreams, but in reality, I never could have dreamt of such an incredible wedding, because my mind just wasn't there. But God did bless me, and it was more of a fantasy wedding for me. It was wonderful. I found myself in a Rolls Royce, driving to the church. And I remember I gave my mom the privilege to be in a Rolls Royce. She gave me away because obviously I didn't have my dad. And, we were raised so poor. That was such a big, wonderful, incredible thing for us, So, God has just been tremendously good to me, And from there, went on and got into ministry and went forth to help many people, and grow in God. God just grew me, I just grew tremendously, and then from there I became a pastor. I'm a pastor, woman of God, preacher woman. I do it all. Okay, I'm a businesswoman now. I'm just like, you name it, mother, wife, friend, daughter, sister, everything. I'm just like, it's all in there, Some of it's like a whole package deal. But now my mother's older. Thank God, my mother's 80. She's going to be 81 this year. And unfortunately, she also has what we would call like dementia, Alzheimer's, the beginning of Alzheimer's. And it's very hurtful because she struggles so much. My mother had been such an incredible inspiration of strength, a woman of power, a woman that has shown that all things are possible, that you can survive, you could persevere and overcome all things, But I'll talk about her at another time. She has an incredible story that I would like to tell also, but she's my hero, of course, besides God is my God. But my mom is like my hero. She's been amazing, amazing. But just as an overview of some of the things that I've been through and some of the things that I've experienced over the course of my life. So I just want to share with you also, I am here right now in New York City. So basically my counsel, my advice is going to be, for people, New Yorkers or city folks or, people that struggle in the city, and I'm sure that it'll be helpful to a lot of other people in a lot of different places as well. I pray that it will be a blessing as well. But, I'm a New Yorker, born and raised in New York. Have really not known anything else. I have traveled. God has blessed me to be able to travel to many different places, and I also reside in Pennsylvania, which I also have a retreat house up there where I do ministry out of. So I've learned how some of the Pennsylvanianites function, but that's kind of hard for me to fall in because where I live is it's kind of country. And so, but I'm back and forth. My church is here in New York City in the Bronx area. Even though I was born and raised in Manhattan and most of my life I live in Manhattan, down by 83rd Street and Columbus Avenue. But I moved towards the Bronx when I married. And, God has blessed me over here. So, but I'm all over. Pretty much, I'm all over. So I'm a New Yorker, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on. Everyone is welcome to join in and watch and listen and take whatever can help you. Okay, so, but I'm excited about what we're about to do, and we're going to be moving forward in that. So you're going to hear me. I'm going to be giving sometimes a little word. God blesses me in the morning. I'm able to get a little word in, start the day with a word of encouragement rather than a word of depression. Most people get up like, why are you dying? I get up fighting and screaming and stuff. I think my first advice would be, when you get up in the morning, just pray. And ask God to give you the spirit of peace, relax, allow your day to begin in a good way rather than in a bad way. It's the first thing you have to do. So I always try to stay joyful, try to stay positive, encourage no matter what, because the world has a lot of tribulation and it comes with a lot of problems, and you just got to do your best to bring as much encouragement into your life and stay as positive as you can, because that is not going to come naturally. That's something you have to work on to be able to keep in your life. Okay? So you're going to move forward in a positive word, and that's what I'm going to be giving you overall. Okay? So God bless you. Love you. This is my introduction, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.